Hello, class. Welcome to week 8. Today we're going to talk about secure attachment in middle childhood. The study, Secure Attachment in Infancy, predicts content, dependent, emotion, expression in middle childhood. This study explains how children who form a secure attachment with their caregiver during infancy tend to express emotions better. These children also know how to adjust their emotions when it comes to difficult situations by middle childhood. This secure bond helps the children to have a better relationship with their peers and adults. The child learns how to regulate their emotion and knows how to respond appropriately when the child is at school or at home. Forming attachment at an early age influences a child's emotional and social growth, which leads to a healthier development as they grow older. Attachment theory. Attachment theory was developed by John Bowlby in the 20th century. John Bowlby believed that the emotional connection formed with the children and their caregiver are important for the development of the child. Bowlby states that infants are programmed to be close to their primary caregiver for their social and emotional development. These bonds impact how we trust, how we communicate, and how we love. These bonds also set the stage as we grow older and form our own relationships. Secure attachment. Secure attachment happens when a child is feeling safe, knowing that they can depend on their caregiver for their needs. This forms trust and makes the child feel secure. This then helps the child to explore freely and help the child learn how to manage their emotions as they are growing, especially in middle childhood. In infancy, the child has no words to express their feelings and their needs. The child communicates by gestures and cries. A child that is crying and gets a response from their caregiver, the caregiver is telling that child that we're here for you, and the child knows that. This attachment shows that children later in middle childhood can adjust emotions based on their situation. Emotional development in middle childhood. Children who have secure attachment during infancy, these children are better at handling their emotions during middle childhood. Example, interaction with their peers or at school or when they're at home. Secure attachment helps children in middle childhood to be better with their social skills and better at handling stress. All this is because of the early secure attachment that they form during infancy. Content-dependent emotional expression. Secure attachment children are better at adjusting their emotional responses to fit social and emotional content, such as when they're at school, in their class, they might have more self-control. Link between secure attachment and emotional regulation. The quality of a child's attachment with their caregiver has a large impact on the child's ability to regulate their emotion. Children learn to regulate their emotions through interaction with their caregiver. They look at how their caregiver reacts to their needs and their emotions, and they learn to accept by observing how their caregiver react when they're in need. Children with secure attachment in infancy tend to show better emotional control and flexibility in middle childhood. They tend to express their emotion differently with their peers, their teachers, and their parents. Implications for parenting and education. Secure attachment sets the foundation for self-regulation, emotional resilience. Caregiver and educators can help foster these skills by creating supportive, responsive environments. Secure attachment is primarily formed when caregivers respond consistently and are sensitive to the child's needs. This teaches the infant that they can rely on their caregiver, which creates a foundation of trust and emotional security. For example, when a baby cries and the caregiver comforts them, the child learns that they are safe and their needs will be met. Over time, this sense of security allows the child to explore, knowing they have a safe base to return to. Long-term emotional regulation. By fostering secure attachment, parents equip their children with emotional tools to handle stress. Secure children tend to be better at managing emotions in later stages of life, which leads to a healthier relationship. In conclusion, the article highlights how early attachment plays a crucial role in emotional development. Children who form secure attachment in infancy are better equipped to handle the complexities of emotional expression in varying contexts as they grow older. Children who form a strong, secure bond with their caregivers are most likely to adapt their emotional responses to different social and environmental contexts as they grow older. Early nurturing provides a foundation towards emotional development. Secure attachments are important in helping children to develop.